This is 94.9 The City. 94.9 The City.
It's 94.9 The City, hottest radio station in the streets. You tuned in with your little brother Peazo Bambi on the first of many interviews. And today, I got a very, very special guest with me. He pretty much the tastemaker, the career builder, the Fort Myers hero. He set the standard for a lot of music videos in Fort Myers. And I ain't even capping. I ain't trying to get this man a good interview or nothing. That's just facts. You can look at the resume. I'm talking about none other than the wizard, Will Films. How you doing today, man?
You already know.
What's going, man?
Will Films.
I'm happy to have you here, bro. And a lot of people, I feel like I got to let them know the significance of you being here. Right. Because it's a big moment with me being here, but for both of us being here, it feel big. Because when I was in high school, right, I was probably my junior year of high school. Mm-hmm. I remember I reached out and I got in your inbox because I was like trying to do my camera thing too, right. But I was on way lower scale. And so I hit you up on Facebook and I was just like, bro, like you the hardest. Like I want to be like you when I get on this camera tilt, shit like that. And you had responded, and I ain't expect a bit to respond because like a lot of people that be in positions, you know, that whole positions, they have ego behind it.
Most definitely.
But you was just like, hey, look, bro, appreciate you reaching out. I use this Canon. You even gave a bit like the camera you. I'm like, what? You like, yeah, I use this Canon.
I don't really do that no more.
Yeah, we know how to do it no more. So I really want to get into like your start as the Will Films. Like, where did you get? Matter of fact, like when did you pick up a camera and you feel like it was for you?
When I felt it was for me. Yeah. I picked up a camera. I was probably around like 2012.
Okay.
And I had started. You had actually hit on it on the one interview. Mm-hmm. When I started taking pictures at the club. Yeah. When we had Red Carpet Saturdays.
Okay. So you started off as like a club photographer.
Right.
That was like your label right there, like your title.
Actually, I was when I first picked up a camera. Actually, what happened was, bro, I started with a phone. You feel me?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
like, I did too.
I had an iPhone 4. And I had a little app on my phone. Okay. You feel me? And I could like edit little videos on there.
Yeah.
And I ended up.
So your first video, was it a music video? Like a commercial? What was it?
Nah, them little videos, they was just like little videos I used to like record.
I asked that because like when I first started off, my dog, he had stole a Galaxy S3 and he had it sitting in his house for the longest. But that phone was like brand new at the time. So I was like, bro, let me see what this phone hitting on. Like just playing with it. I seen it had a super clear camera. Right. And like my dog was like making music in his house. We still in high school. So I'm like, bro, just let me shoot a video with this bitch. And I shot a video off the cell phone and that bitch came out pretty straight. Right. So it's crazy to hear you started off with the phone. Yeah, so you started off with the little app?
Right. Yeah, I started with a little app. Like I used to record my homeboy freestyling or whatever.
Okay.
And I ended up running into someone that seen me recording with the phone.
Right.
And they gave me the opportunity to shout out to Sydney Saints, ENT. They gave me the opportunity.
I remember, right? Yeah. Dolo, all that.
Right, Dolo and all them boys. Okay. Just short dog. But yeah, I had bought a camera for the first year that I started at the club.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, did you already know you was gonna, because when them boys approached you, that was like you knowing that you were gonna get into the club right then and there? Or like, how did that conversation go when they seen you with the phone?
I had run into them boys at the shop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But made a long story short, I had bought a camera for the first year that I was shooting at the club. Okay. Until I was able to afford my own computer, my own camera.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Did you rent it or did you know somebody with a camera?
Nah, them boys let me hold it.
Oh, that's love.
Yeah.
That's love.
Yeah, them boys let me hold it.
Okay.
So then after that, when I was able to, when I had got my own laptop, my own camera, that's when I learned how to even edit videos and shoot videos.
Oh, what made you do that transition?
Honestly, cause bro, at the time,
like to even learn to get a program and the camera, like just to build bigger. It seemed like you're elevating at this point.
Right. I found a way out, bro.
That was your way out?
Yeah, like I ain't wasn't nothing else going.
Yeah.
But trouble and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's Fort Myers for you.
Right, most definitely. So like it was just, I just found a way out, bro. So started shooting videos.
All right, so what was the first video that you would say you shot and edited?
That was the Yo Baby, Still in the City.
Yo Baby, Still in the City. Bro, that was like that was your first video?
Yeah.
And that was like one of the...
And to be real with you, bro, when I shot it, I ain't even, like, I ain't know I was going to shoot that video. Pretty much what I'm trying to say, when I had hit up Yo, when I had just picked up a camera, I hit up Yo.
Okay.
I was like, yo, I'm finna pull up on y'all boys at the club. and I'm finna shoot a little vlog for y'all. You know, I was just getting started.
So start off as a vlog.
Yeah,
you just doing
I was
getting
started, and you know, while at the club, he was talking about they was finna shoot a video on Easter. So when I edited the vlog for him, I was also who finna shoot that video on Easter. And he was like, you finna shoot it, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, for real, like I ain't even know what I was doing.
He just said it off real.
Yeah, he knew though, you know what I'm saying? Like he knew,
seen it in you.
Right. Yeah. But yeah.
So you did Still in the City, and I want to like, I'm just talking about like the growth, because I see Still in the City, which was like one of the biggest cities. I mean, one of the biggest videos in the city at that time. Just because you had like down there, everybody in Fort Myers was in that vid because it was Easter.
Right.
And so I go back to like your videos now with like Creep and Baby Soldier, and I see just like how much the quality improved. And it's like quality, that's what you've been standing on from day one.
Most definitely.
So it's like, how did you know to even like how did you know quality was going to be what set you apart from everybody else?
Cause bro, ever since I picked up a camera, the main reason why I picked up a camera, because I realized, not the main reason why I picked it up, but as I picked it up, I realized that, you know, you remember when a Fort Myers video would be a Fort Myers video,
right? You
know what I'm saying?
Admit One Media type.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Giles, I think is his name.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, never really got the chance to meet him, but I know of him.
Right.
But yeah, bro, so like, you know, like a Fort Myers video would be categorized as Fort Myers video. And, you know, when people want to go out there, where they would go and book somebody from out of town.
Right, they did.
You know what I'm saying? And pay extra. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was like, yo, like, I want to be the person that they go to in town. You know what I'm saying? I want to provide that in town. But I never really, I always watch everyone else doing their thing where the waves is at. You feel me?
Right.
At the time. Like,
that brings me to my next, because it's like, as a videographer, right?
Right.
It's like, of course, you got to brand yourself to like stand out. But it's like, don't you gotta do everything that everyone else is doing, like as far as the trend when it comes to effects and all that? Because when you're looking at like a popular video, I see like a lot of people be going for the same effect.
Right.
And it's like, is that a necessity, or is it that's just...
The reason why mostly everybody go for the same effects is because the clientele...
That's what they ask for?
That's what they're asking, because they see what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I try to guide them a different way.
So is that why you decided to become a director? Because I feel like as the cameraman, you like basically the artist is telling you how they want it.
Right. Yeah.
And then as a director, you provide it.
You get to a point as you know, when I just picked up a camera, bro, and I started shooting. You feel me? And I found a hustle, I found a grind. At the same time, I found a passion for what I did, and I realized what I was capable of doing. You get what I'm saying? So like, because at the time it was nothing. You get what I'm saying? So
just dead end.
Right. So I don't know, bro. Like I just seen so much. Like the possibilities were like endless. You know what I'm saying? Like so much that you could do in this field.
So when you seen like the possibilities, what did you like decide? Like, this is where I want to be, as far as like, because I see you did music videos, you did the photography, and I even seen you did like the cypher type of thing too. Right. So it's like, now I see you getting into like weddings, and it feel like you finding your spot into like finding your real place in this whole camera world. And so it's like, getting to that point, how do you figure out what is it that you passionate about? Because like me, for example, when I was doing this, it's like I had my hand in like everything. Like I wanted to be the graphic designer, the photographer, videographer. I wanted to do everything and be a one-stop shop. But then I realized, like, as I went to trying it out, it was like some things I just wanted to
with me is
like
I feel like you got to kind of focus on one thing. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that a lot too.
You know, there's a lot of people that got multiple talents. You feel me? But I feel like sometimes you just got to focus on certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really, photography, I'm able to do photography. You feel me? So like, why not do it and provide it for my clients? Right. Especially like wedding photography for the most part.
Definitely wedding photography.
Right. Yeah, it's bread and wedding. But besides that, I think my passion is definitely with the music videos, just because of the platform that I've created. You know what I'm saying, in this area and the time that I started.
So you want to build on that?
Right. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to get away from. I think it's kind of like, that's what they expect from me. Right. You feel me? And they always looking forward to what I'm gonna do next with the videos. You feel me? Like,
so you think you would ever like expand to like? Because I see now you really took on the director role, and it's like your video is definitely thought out. Like I seen the latest one, like you had dude in a pool or something like that, and that was like a crazy, super crazy shot that I ever seen.
Shout out to my boy.
So you think you'll ever get to like the whole production team type of thing, or you think you'll stay solo and Cause I see people like Creative Ryan, and then I see people with like whole production teams, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, like in Atlanta and stuff like that. How do you think you're gonna end up? You think you're gonna keep it a one person job, or
I mean, it all just depends on who comes along. You feel me?
How is it like collabing with other photographers and videographers?
You know, it's just how everything else is. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm very loyal. You feel me? And I don't know, it's just certain beliefs that I have, and I don't know. You just it got to be a vibe. You feel me? Like,
right. It ain't just going out messing with everybody because they got a name.
I can't. Nah. I just, if you loyal, you loyal. You feel me? Like,
so how do you pick like artists that you want to shoot for?
Artists that I want to shoot for the main part.
Do they all have to reach out to you, or do you ever reach out?
Nah, for the most part, they all reach out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. I've rarely ever reached out to an artist.
Yeah.
Unless, I don't know, maybe like if I was out of town and
that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Like a networking type of thing.
Right.
Okay.
But as far as like in town, they usually just reach out to me and we just handle business. You know, if you see them working with me, they're handling business. They ain't asking for no discounts.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, how did you get to that point? Because I feel like when you get to the point where you find a set price and you stick to it, I feel like you had to sell yourself short like before you got to that.
You do, bro. Like I shoot videos for $200. That's probably how much I charge for Still in the City.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just growth.
So it's like, how do you figure out like, man, I'm worth this?
As you go and as you learn and you talk to people and you see like
what other people were charging, or
most definitely that you always gonna, you know, see what other people are charging and compare prices to them. You know what I'm saying? I
just definitely to be competitive.
You know, it's just, you know, like if someone else is getting charged $2 for a music video, like, and they're like almost providing the same thing that I'm providing, not saying like the whole crew,
but it looks the same.
But it looks about the same. You get what I'm saying? Like, why can't I get? You know what I'm saying? Like,
because you gonna give them that same product.
Most definitely. But it's just, you know, the market over here.
So how do you feel like? How do you even choose like what market you gonna get into? Like, I feel like Fort Myers chose you, but like if it wasn't like this,
like, so Fort Myers, the reason why I'm here, and but this is my city.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This the
born
city.
and raised, right?
Not born and raised.
Okay, where you born?
I was born in Puerto Rico.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Bone set Puerto Rico. Yeah.
So how long you been in the city though?
I've been since I was 10.
Okay, then you basically
I'm from here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I grew up in North Fort Myers, Cape area.
So because you like stayed in the city, was that like the way for you to build your clientele?
Right. So it was really just love for the city, bro. You feel me? And wanting to put whoever shine the light on us. You get what I'm saying? Like, just help them boys get on and put them in position to succeed. You feel me?
How do you feel about people that come at you like? I don't know if people come at you like this, but how do you feel about people that's like out here trying to build these teams and they all like they feel like they need it? Because when I was a videographer, a photographer, people used to come at me and they'd be like, "Yo, I can't pay you right now, but I can get you exposure if you join my team or some junk like that."
Right.
You ever heard that?
Oh yeah, I've heard it. I used to hear that.
Yeah.
But
how did you like handle that? Because it's like I feel like, of course, I don't want to do it off rip because of how it came at me.
Right.
But at the same time, I be having that thought in the back of my head, like, what if this was like an actually great artist, and if I built with him, like, what if the end product ended up us being on top type of thing?
Ain't nothing wrong with looking out. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, bro. Like at this point, like it's just all about how you handle business.
Yeah.
And you know, I just got so much experience. I could tell who about their business and who not. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists, bro, they of course they won't say this, but I've done a lot of favors. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I feel like they you know, like they was worth doing favors for. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you get that a lot though. I mean, everybody does that. You feel me? But for the most part, but we handle business. I just feel like that way it's just everything goes a lot smoother.
I feel that on
you
both
know
ends.
What I'm saying? Right, on both ends. Yeah.
Okay. So, what advice would you have for like upcoming videographers, like that just bought their camera and they looking for the next step?
Right. For the most part, just you know, just shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Like a lot of practice.
Yeah, a lot of practice. You know, you got to start from the bottom, and I understand. You know, at first you can start, you know, low prices depending on what your background is. I mean, if you started like me, like I ain't go to school for it, and then I just picked it up.
So like, as far as like learning exposure and ISO and all that,
YouTube.
that was YouTube.
Yeah,
I be trying to tell you like you can learn everything.
YouTube, bruh. I'm trying to I had to learn how to listen. I had just caught my first computer, my Mac. I had to learn how to use the Mac, how to use
Mac's hard as it
Final Cut. And actually, I think still in the city, I edited on like iMovie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta go back to that.
Come on, man. Yeah, I finessed.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know how to shoot. I didn't know what I was doing, bro.
Yeah, bro, I was doing stuff off of Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah.
I
used to do Little Smoke Dog slideshows back in the day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So damn, bro. It's so much history. Like, I feel like I got to go back and do some more research so we can get into the more part.
I'm in Smoke little old videos.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember Smoke old videos, Newly, Yo Baby, T-Roll.
Yeah. Right.
Like, you did it for everybody.
We used to hit the road a lot, and them boys used to hit me up, you know.
Yeah. Like, what's those experiences like leaving the city with other artists and, you know, doing those things?
For the most part, man, it's always been fun. It's always been fun.
Do it ever feel like work when you out, like outside of the city doing it?
Never.
Yeah.
Never. I hit the road a lot with a lot of them boys.
I feel one person I used to see you working with a lot was Hot Boy Fletcher.
Yes, sir.
I used to love when y'all boys did videos together.
Free Hot Boy. He'll be out next year.
Oh, so y'all got anything in the works for next year? Like getting ready?
Oh, yeah, as soon as he get out.
All right, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, well, I just got off the phone with bro. Shout out to J Dot.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got out. He out there with Boosie. They out there shooting the movie.
Damn, man. So like, what you think is the next move for WillFilms?
For me?
Yeah.
Growth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't getting no younger. You know, just growth.
So gain and maintain, huh?
Yeah, you know, I just had a baby.
Yeah. How your daughter, man?
Great.
She doing?
Blessed.
How is it being a father? That's almost skipped over that.
Can't explain it, but it's wonderful.
Cause it's like you went from being like a full-time workaholic, and now you a whole new father.
We still working, but it does consume a lot of my time, but it's all worth it.
All worth it.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
Man, I appreciate you coming through. Next time you come through, if you do come through, we're gonna talk way more.
Yes, sir.
And it's 94.9 the city, Peazo Bambi, Will Films. Y'all find them on YouTube at WillFilmsHD.
Yeah.
Listen to us every day at 94.9 the city FM. And we out this bit, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.